We're going to show you 2 easy designs today in this beautiful weathered oak. One really simple.
And one more intricate. I'm Derek Woodruff.
And I'm Helen Miller, and this is Syndicate Studios.
Today we're working with weathered oak, which is in the naturals line at Syndicate.
One of my favorites. It looks so real. It looks like real bark, and all the texture on it is beautiful.
You wouldn't actually know that it's not wood, it's actually cement, but the details make it look really real. It's sealed on the inside, so it holds water, and it has foot pads on the bottom, so it won't scratch your furniture. Weathered oak is great for floral designs, but it also works great for drop-ins for plants. So today we're going to make 2 projects for you. Helen's going to start with a very simple, and then I'm going to end with an elaborate project.
And this one takes very minimal products. You won't have to spend a lot on this, and it's going to last a long time. Plus it'll have a little kick to it, something a little special.
I always like a little kick.
I do too. All right, we're going to go ahead and get started. And you know, this pretty much fills that whole container. So
it's a nice size.
It's great. We're going to do a little bit of foliage. I'm going to take off some of the hydrangea leaves just because I don't want them to interfere with my insertion. So we're just going to drop this straight down in. We're going to add a little bit of the sorrel around the edges here and there, and it's going to give extension to our arrangement. Make it a little bit wider. Plus it's a nice contrast against this the white oak.
It is. The leaves look nice, like the leaves on a tree would look on oak.
Okay, so that's all we're doing there. Now we're going to do our kick. And I've cut a V at the end of the flax leaf just so that it's easier to insert into the aquafoam. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, Derek. And we're just going to bend this over. And this is called a caging method. And we're going to add a couple more different angles. You want to make sure that you get it to the edge of your foam so you can spread it out. And put it right here, and we're going to go through the arrangement and fold it. The last thing we're going to add for a pop of color are these gorgeous lilies. They give such a big show.
Yes, they do.
And we're going to pop those at the bottom because we have all this interest here at the top, so we need something to ground it and give it some depth to our arrangement. So we're going to focus these toward the front.
I like how that yellow looks against the weathered oak too. That's really nice.
And down towards the bottom. And I always use the buds. I don't, even though the one's open, we want to use the buds as well. What do you think?
It looks awesome. I love it. It was so simple too.
It was. Derek, I can't wait to see what you're going to do.
All right, well, I might need your help with this. It's a little bit more elaborate.
Sure.
So I chose the tall planter container, and I've put about 1/3 of a brick of aquafoam down inside. And I've taken some curly willow, cut the stem lengths to about the same. This is going to be our structure here. And I've bound it at the top with a little bit of wire. So I'm going to make an insertion in the base. Wonderful. Okay. And I have here a 6-inch sphere of aquafoam that we will place on top here.
Do you want me to hold this?
Sure, thank you. Hands are gonna go wet.
It's all right. That way you know it's soaked really well.
Exactly. All right, and then we're going to wrap some of this around this to help stabilize it. And we'll just insert this right into the foam.
It's gonna give it a lot of interest and movement too, isn't it?
So we'll start by making some insertions and grouping them really close together.
That's a really big show already, isn't it?
Yeah, I love the curly willow with this. It just gives it tons of interest. And you can help me.
Do you need some help? I would love to help you. And you're not done yet, are you?
Now I think now we need to add some flowers to the bottom to give it a little bit more stability and to give it some area. What do you think?
That'd be nice.
So I chose some of these mini sunflowers and some Oncidium orchids.
One of my favorites.
I love these. We've also added some river rock to give it some actual weight at the bottom of the arrangement, helping to stabilize it. So let's start with a few of these larger leaves by using the heavier foliage on this side, and then do some of the more delicate foliages on your side.
Nice contrast. A little bit thinner.
So we'll base this with a few sunflowers right here in the front. A nice little flow. something really sturdy. It's a nice striking design, yes?
I love it. Derek, look how great these look together.
One design very simple, one very intricate. Both very easy, and weathered oak.
Find these at your local wholesalers.